Hey, how's it, Cowboy Boss here? How you doing? All right. So congratulations to the Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals basically kicked the butts of the Cowboys, 28-16. Congratulations to them. Uh, uh, it popped in my head. Um, Remember the movie Wayne's World when Garth was staring at the girl, he's staring at his dream girl and all that, and he's like staring at her all in awe, and all of a sudden, wham! The reality hits him like, "Ow! Excuse me, I must have failed." That's what this game was. I mean, it was a reality smacked in your face kind of thing. I'm not gonna use the excuses of the injuries. Yes, Duran Bland had a bad penalty, but it wasn't just Duran Bland. I mean, yes, Trayvon Diggs playmaking and his and because of that fear factor that he does that, you know, it affects the team and all that. But I said from the start, I said the last video because all the crap talk, oh cakewalk, 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 and all that. I said you gotta take. I was confident we was gonna win this game. I'm not hating on anybody or anything like that. I'm saying this is like this. I always do this. I always pick the Cowboys to win. The thing is that the always thing is like because it's the Cowboys. It doesn't matter what you believe in or the Cowboys has not been the same since whatever. The Cowboys draw a lot of media attention, so you gotta take the when it's a bad team, you gotta take the fight to the team. You know, just because they're a bad team, you cannot play to their level. You gotta take them out early. And from the start, this was taking it to us. I know they did it against the Commanders. Boom, the Commanders come back. I know they did that to the Giants. Boom, they came back. This is different, like I mean the penalties. 9 penalties in the first half. The penalty that led to their first touchdown. You know, Turpin gets a huge kick return. Huge kick return penalty. All that, every time a penalty here, a penalty there, and all that. Uh, what closed out the game? We trying to fight at least to get at least one final shot. Penalty. They closed out the game because of that. I think there was like 12, 13, maybe 14 penalties accepted. I think we had more penalties that was just called, even though it wasn't all accepted. I think we had more penalties than points and all that. So, and again, I will not blame the because we was doing good. We was doing like how we did the last 2 games. We say moving the ball up and down the field and everything. TJ Bass, which I am very high on, did his job. That kid Hoffman, man, he did an admirable job filling in for Biotic and all that. Idoga, he came in for Tyrant before Tyrant. Like was just like okay, Tyrant's in and Tyrant's out, and everything. I mean, personally, the Idoga one, that's the only one I don't know if he suited up, but I would have put Awesome Riches in there. But the red zone offense is like there is no attitude like thinking like, man, we got this 5 yard line, screw it, F it, whatever you like say. Whatever you like say. We running the ball in your face and there's nothing you guys can do about it. There was no attitude. Some of the play calls was like weak, 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 scared, scared, scared. That's not conservative. That's scared. That was scared play calling to me, and all that. But again, the penalties in the first half. It looked like 2021 all over again. I mean, big chunk plays from the running game, big chunk plays all over the place, and penalties just to help them out, and us being inefficient and all that. We when we don't get those big plays on defense, then the team just doesn't know what it look. Doesn't have that fight or whatever. You know, is it a boom or bust and all that? you know. And on another side note too, I mean, because after all the talking, all the crap talking and all that, I had to train I had to do some training. I had to train another worker last night, and I was kind of like overseeing, and for some odd reason, the whole night I was kind of like something wrong, and then sure enough, I was like, I should have seen the signs, you know, starting off with the 49 game, 49ers dominate. Um, you know, the Dolphins. I mean, damn man, 70 points the first time in what, the 1960s. Um, Chiefs, they looked like they caught their stride. All those guys, bam, 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 bam. You know, all the teams that is like considered pretty top teams and all that. They did their thing. They dominated, and I was like, Cowboys better end this fight early because this not gonna look good. And sure enough, you know, and that's why to me that's why I haven't said Cowboys are doomsday. I call them baby doomers. I thought they grew up from that a little bit to be doom age, but the doom age still yet making bad mistakes and all that. So I'm not gonna again. I'm not gonna call them doomsday defense yet. They're gonna be doom agers until they prove me otherwise. All right. Well, you got the Patriots next week. Good time to bounce back. Hopefully everybody come back. Obviously Diggs is not, but hopefully this is a lesson learned. And you know gotta keep up. Gotta turn this around. All right, that's my video. Mahalo for watching. Pani all boys. Who you with? You know who I'm with. I'm with the Dallas Cowboys.